EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us north of the border to the Canadian province of Alberta and Banff Springs Golf Course just west of Calgary. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
And that is right where you want to be. His drive splits the middle to get this round underway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 95 yards to the front, 117 to the hole. Hole cut right in the middle.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Just 5 feet left. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Okay, just left of the hole, and now a putt for birdie coming up. It is early, but he kind of needed that one, had to take advantage here, and he did just that. So good work, and he's 1 under through 2. Well, Frank, as we get to the 3rd hole here at par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes, or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it up and let it fly, and you'll certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Not quite enough, but that's pretty good. It's just so tough to calculate how much speed's going to be taken off before you get to the green, but that was very well judged. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. With the Canadian Rockies as a backdrop, we come to the 192-yard par 3 4th well-bunkered green, and the tee shot is over water. Short here. You're all wet, so a good strike is crucial. Okay, safely aboard. 8 feet now for birdie. Nicely done right there. Very good read. So a birdie at the second, another here at 4, and it gets him to 2 under for his round. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
139 is the number, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Now, a very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Well, this one is looking good. Could it be? Oh my, is the putter working or what? Back-to-back birdies, both from long distance as well. What a 2-hole stretch this is. Well, the 6th hole is a short par 4 at 373 yards, and when you stand on the tee, it doesn't look like much, right? It's a wide fairway. There's really no trouble there. However, as you get set for your approach shot, that's a different ball game because there are 5 bunkers around that putting green, so you need to be absolutely dialed in on the approach.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Got it there, but not quite on target.
Yeah, just didn't play enough break there, and it comes up short.
So he'll finish that off for his par, and he'll remain at 3 under. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5. Although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. The 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive and a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water. Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
The distance control is still very important. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15 foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. A look here at birdie.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s, and 3 par 4s. This one, not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one, you have to be a little bit careful, though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par. Starting this backside with a par 3, and it's 218 yards. Get a good look at beautiful Alberta, Canada. The water's pretty, but you just want to look at it. You don't want to be in it, that's for sure. Plenty of places to bail out short and left. Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked. Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Yep, it finished on the green. Less said, the better.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. So he'll finish off there for his par. It's going to keep him at -6. All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to do that, Rich. The hole's not overly long. Just something short or down that left side. You're only going to have a short iron in for your second shot.
That one up the right side. Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that's finished off for a par. 13th hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. Well, nothing seems to phase this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards. And what's the right way to attack here, Frank?
Two choices. Try and squeeze it down the right side, just short of those big bunkers on that right. Either that or carry the bunker complex on the left. A little awkward.
And this is only going to get worse because that ball heads directly for the heavy stuff. Going to take an extra club or two to get out of this mess as he sets for his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. So that's going to be a par, and he'll remain at 6 under for the round. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. It does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
And that will do just fine. Frank, what about this second shot here at 15?
It's one of the longest par fours on the golf course, Rich, so you don't want to get too greedy. Green does open up on that left side. You see that bunker on the front of the green. It sort of protects that right side, so you've got to try and bring it in. One of the few shots you could actually cut it into this green. This golf course normally suits a draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in the other direction.
Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
This one starting up that left side. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Frank, club selection so important on this second shot here at the 16th.
Yeah, any time that the elements don't work in your favor, and by that I mean here the false front, everything rolling back, then you've got to actually be more aggressive, and you're going to get the reward. So it's not like playing reckless golf. It's just the terrain dictates that you fly the ball every inch of the way. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Ah, the line. Perfect ball. That's in for a birdie. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. It'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will mean it is a round of 63, 8 under par. Absolutely scintillating. Well, Frank, I really enjoyed this. The golf was outstanding, but the scenery was breathtaking.
Canada is just a beautiful part of the world to be enjoyed, to be savoured, really. And on a golf course, unlike a lot of the ones we see today, not overly long, very playable, enjoyable, and a golf course certainly that's going to give you a good score if you play well.